What? Oh, you want me to let them know?
Yeah. Throw something into Discord too, I suppose.
Yep.
You can hear us, Hansi? Yes. All right. Here we are, baby. What's up, Echo?
Oh, you know.
The usual.
The usual.
Life in the synth war. Hey, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We got a few people tuning in. This kind of impromptu. Old Samurai was a little tired tonight, and he kind of wanted to take it a little easy, but, you know, you can't just take it easy when you're at war, can you?
Nope. Especially, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
Well, listen, you don't have to say anything. The world knows, man. But let me turn this music down here. There we go. Get that turned down. Welcome, everybody, to Synth Fighter episode. I don't know what. I think we're at episode, what is it, 457 or something by now? I stopped labeling them, man. I just, you know, I had to.
We're at episode 2025, bro.
Episode 2025, and it'll just be one long running episode. That's kind of how I like to do it. You know, I guess you can number them, but I also feel like numbering stuff is old school. I'm going to stop doing that too, I think.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do that, though. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a number, and it's just another nuisance. And
I was doing that with the Synth Hefner thing, and I was like, you know, episode 2, episode 3. I'm just like, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah, I'm taking the number too because it's just another nuisance. What I'm trying to do, Echo, I'm trying to alleviate all nuisance in order to produce content, right?
Yeah, slim it down.
I'm trying to slim it down. If I got to put a number in and remember what number I had and go back and check, that's a nuisance. It's out. So yeah, I'm just going to go back after this, and it's just going to be Synth Fighter. And it is what it is. What's up, Mark Anderson, Conductive, Hey George G's, Machines One, Hans Volt, Zed Eratome, Space Capsule, Conductive, Q's in the house. We got a few people in here already for the impromptu stream. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
So, man, what have you been up to? How was lunch at the Golden Banana this morning?
First of all, I'm going to clear the air here, okay? I have never gone to the Golden Banana. All right. I went to the Cabaret. Okay. Cabaret is across the highway from the Golden Banana. But you keep telling everybody that I had lunch and it's my favorite place to go to.
I got it mixed up, bro. I thought you were going to some place where they did like a chocolate dip bananas or whatever, like they do in Boston, or I don't know.
No. The Golden Banana was a
gentleman's club, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but they also have male strippers too. I forget what my wife, what'd she call them?
Peelers.
I don't know what the hell she called them, but anyway, she had been there, and my mom and my sisters went.
Your whole family hang out at strip clubs. What's up with that?
Well, they went to a bachelorette party there, but I used to work next door at Daddy's Junkie Music, and my boss one day said to me, "Hey, do you want to go get some tips, some steak tips?" I was like, "Yeah." And so there were a couple other dudes that were working that day. He's like, "All right." He goes, "You guys got the Fort J, Echo and I are going to go over and we're going to grab some tits and tips." Mm-hmm. And I was just like, "At the Cabaret? It's a strip club." And he was like, "Yeah, they got unbelievable steak tips, man. Steak fries." I'm like, "Really?"
That's crazy, dude.
So we went over and we sat in a booth that was like off to the side of the stage, so you really couldn't see much, but you could still see them like in the mirrors and stuff. And I sat there eating amazing steak tips and steak fries, and every once in a while you catch a glimpse of some boobies,
All right,
so
man, shout out to the Cabaret.
Yeah.
Shout out to the cabaret and the whatever it one's
no
called.
golden banana, bro.
Yeah, no golden banana, dude. So man, we had it's been a dude. There's so much happens when things are in the stream. Can you let us know if the audio and the video is clear and everything? Because like I said, this is impromptu. We just popped it up. We're going, but man, it's been a wild week. I want to give a shout out right off the bat because I want to give a shout out to Weaver Beats. He's become a I don't want to say a friend, but definitely he's a bro. And
is he a fan?
I don't know if he's a fan or not, dude, but he cracks me up, and he can roast me till the cows come home, because when I watch him roast me, I'm just watching him roast, and I think it's hilarious. So because I kind of am made to roast, aren't I? You know what I mean? I'm like that beautiful prime rib that you just want to like cook.
Well, you know, you set the precedent for that, so
So shout out to Weaver. I appreciate it, man. I had a good laugh the video today. Some of the comments, I've read a lot of the comments, and I was like, man, a lot of these people in the comments, you know what they're like? They're like the guy that comes up and is like this. Hey, man, don't you know wrestling isn't real? And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's kind of real, right? They're still jumping off the top rope. They're still hitting each other with a chair, but I get where you're coming from. They're like, well, I mean, God, this guy is crazy. He belongs in an insane asylum. I'm like, bro, I'm running the insane asylum, dude. Or like, what are you thinking? But yeah, I love Weaver. Weaver's the man. I love him. They
do get hurt. They really hit each other with a freaking metal chair. Like, this shit ain't. Yeah. There's a lot of fake stuff that they do, but there's a lot of stuff that they actually, do. Have you ever seen the movie with Mickey Rourke called The Wrestler?
It's awesome, dude. And there's
great movie.
There's another movie out that just came out. I can't remember this, but the Four Brothers. If you haven't seen that, it's Iron Fist. It's
Iron Fist. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So the thing about wrestling is, this is the thing about wrestling. The beautiful thing about wrestling is it's the only sport that actually got the nuts to admit it's fake, right? All the other sports pretend to be real, but we all know behind the scenes there's rigging and there's corruption and there's gambling. So of course, multi-billion-dollar industries are going to not leave everything up to chance, but they'll let it play out as much as they can, just like in a wrestling match. You let it play out, but it's fluid because you got to work with the crowd. If the crowd's into it, the crowd's called the third character, right? So depending on the crowd reacts, if they're giving you a bit of heat, or they're booing you, or they're cheering you, or if you're one of those guys who can get booed and cheered, kind of like Behringer, you've really hit the sweet spot. So the other beautiful thing about pro wrestling is a master of blurring the lines of fiction and reality. So you don't really know what's real, and you don't really know what's fake, but all of it's real because all of it's fake. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works.
See, I mean, I work with somebody whose husband actually was a wrestler, and he, I guess he trained a lot of guys. That's what he did for a long time. And, that shit's real. Like, I mean, when it comes to dude, first of all, you get body slammed by somebody like Hulk Hogan, you're going to be feeling that pain for a long time, dude. You know what I mean?
Bro, if you get body slammed by someone like the Machines One, you're going to feel it.
I don't think the Machines One could pick me up over his head and body slam me, but that's, beside the point. But
so I'll throw the Weaver Beats video down in the chat if anyone wants to watch it.
And Hans, if you wrestled Hans and Hans wouldn't body slam, he'd just pull out a gun and blow your brains out. But anyway,
take it easy there, bro. Jesus, this kind of PG-13.
Hold on, take a look at
man.
this.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it easy, bro. Hold on now. I put the wrong thing down there. Don't worry about him. I'm just tagging the Weaver Beats video if anyone wants to go watch it. It's a pure piece of comedy, and I almost feel like at the end he became a fan. And I almost feel like if any of the ADHD Cheeto eaters watched it till the end, which a lot of them don't have the attention span, but if they did, they probably became a little bit of a fan too.
Well, he gave you an applause, and he said, let's hear it for Saint Samurai.
Let's hear it for Weaver Beats.
That was pretty cool.
Weaver Beats has a beautiful knack for comedy. He says some stuff that just make me bust out laughing out loud. I don't want to say it on here, but dude, he said some stuff, bro. Like I'm like, all right, man.
He's quick, man. And
he's
like,
quick,
if you,
he's funny.
if you diss him anyway, you better be prepared to take the heat. Like when I did what I did.
Yeah. When you get into the play, it ends up being playful because I know that it's funny to me.
I feel like there was much respect for both of us. You know what I mean? And because I did my apology tour video and then he mocked it.
And I've always thought he's a hard worker. Like, I like dudes who work hard. He puts in crazy time doing his live stream. I think he did a friggin' 5-8 hour live stream the other day. He works his ass off. And, you know, I will say, thing about old Weaver Beats, man, his army is what was the word? Yeah, they're a wild bunch, you know. They're a wild bunch. I mean, the Renegades are a wild bunch, but we kind of got rules, you know. These guys are like, I don't know, like it's like, you know, if me and you get in a street fight, we might look at each other and like be like, all right, bro, no kicking in the nuts, all right? Let's friggin' go for it, but don't be kicking in the nuts. These guys will kick you right in the nuts, dude.
No biting and scratching.
They might bite you friggin', you know. They might bite you golden banana to get out of it, right?
Ain't nobody touching my golden banana.
That's right, dude. But yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to give a shout out to Weaver Beats because I thought that was hilarious today. And I just think that stuff's so funny. I think it's so freaking hilarious.
It was pretty good. I watched the whole thing. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. So then we had that.
I like the part when he was like sitting on the passenger seat side, but he was like, it was a small image of him and he goes, oh, look at me. I look like I'm driving with him.
Yeah, right. It's friggin' hilarious. So let me just jump screens for a second here. Hold on. If I jump over here, anybody who didn't get the link, here it is right here. They got Sanjay, all right, and then they got me. Then they got Weaver. We've been lied to. And listen, man, you can say what you want, but there is a conspiracy because the definition of a conspiracy, Echo, would you like me to give it to you or you want to say it?
Well, I mean,
it just means a group of people who get together and plot something.
That's
a conspiracy. You guess what? The CIA invented the word conspiracy theory to basically quell dissent when anybody started to think and talk about a topic. The CIA was like, let's make up a word, conspiracy theory. And then all you had to do was say conspiracy theory to someone and they're instantly discredited to the sheep. You know, the normie gets like, oh God, that's a conspiracy theory. This guy's crazy. He must believe the Earth's flat or something. When it is.
Well, here we go. Yeah. All right. So listen. So the thing is
it's up for debate still.
Why is it that every time we touch on a subject, like Behringer, right, we get shit on,
dude?
So you tell me that there's no synth mafia or conspiracy theory or anything like that, because we get trolled hard, dude.
Yeah,
no, let me just finish. Because it's like, you know, I'm not hiding the fact that I have Behringer gear in my studio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. I play with this stuff. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, I mean, every time we talk about it, like we are right now, we're going to get trashed.
Yeah.
And so you can't tell me that there's something weird going on here.
Well, you know,
I just want to say one other thing. So Weaver said, you know, because I think he made this video after you made yours. Now you made your video. I remember.
Was it like a couple days ago or something? No, I made it a while ago. Actually,
a while ago.
Hold on a second.
You made it a while ago.
Hold on a second. Let's just play this little coming up so everyone gets an idea of what he was doing.
Synth Mafia, the Synth Illuminati. Well, to be fair though, like Sanjay's coverage is garbage to begin with. Sanjay has like some of the worst coverage at NAMM, dude. Yeah, somebody needs to put a stop to the deep synth state. This is crazy. It's getting out of control. Okay.
All right,
so we got Synth Samurai here talking about Behringer's invisible booth at NAMM.
All right, I won't play it, but it's
right.
Good,
so right there, stop. So that's where I was going to go with this. So.
Yeah.
So the thing is you made this a while ago, right? When it was like maybe a week after NAMM. Okay. And there really wasn't any coverage.
Nope.
So when Weaver made this video, he did show a whole bunch of stuff of people covering Behringer, and there is now, right?
Yeah.
But at the time, there really wasn't, dude. And I had said that to you. I think it was it during the SRM show that we do with Hans and the Machines.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said that, you know, that stuff's going to start to trickle out because people are going to get home. They're going to edit their videos and things like that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, a lot of times, like I've been to NAMM a couple of times, a few times. And like when I did my videos, I had said this before, I edited them right in the hotel so that I would be able to post live and get everything out there. Right.
Yep.
And the thing is, you know, we didn't see a lot of that. And usually that, you know, that's usually what happens. I mean, Sonic State does it right away. You know, Pro Synth Network did it right away, but there weren't a whole lot out there. And I get what Weaver was saying. He's like, look, there's some here and there's some here and there's him here. And that's fine. Right. And I actually posted on his site. I said, well, you know, at the time when he made this video, there wasn't a whole lot, but there are now. I said, I guess. Right.
And the other thing was, you know, me and you were talking about this earlier. I was kind of more talking to my audience, and there's a group of people that we all watch. I wasn't talking about websites and general people that can. I wasn't really talking so much about websites and that aspect of covering it. I was talking about the videos that was saying 45 awesome things at NAMM, 1,000 awesome things at NAMM, 5 of the best things at NAMM, the greatest things at NAMM I saw. And then you'd watch them and you're like, there's no Behringer in here. This is kind of weird, right? That's more what I was talking about.
Right. No, and I get that. And like, you know, like I said, and I said this, I said, you know, and I get what other people are saying, you know, and we watched, I was on Nua's show in the chat and I listened to his show. And he said a lot of stuff and made a lot of sense, you know? What's up?
Void droid. Backpedaling, dude. There's no backpedaling here, dude. I got no rear view mirror, baby.
Backpedaling.
I go straight forward. You tell me what I'm backpedaling about, baby. Let me know right now. Let me know, Void. Yeah, I love it.
We're just talking. But anyway.
Shout out to Void. I appreciate that guy. He's a real one. And
that track he made for the Kumite was amazing.
Track he made was cool. Very awesome.
No, we're not backpedaling. We're just talking, man. But the thing is like, you know, one of the things that, you know, was curious to me was, you know, this company that hasn't been to NAMM for 10 years. And I keep saying this because I'm sorry, but that's a big deal. That's like if Roland didn't show up for 10 years, kept coming out with stuff left and right, but hadn't gone to NAMM or Synth Booth or Synth Fest or Super Booth or whatever the fuck it's called, right? They haven't shown up for 10 years. People are going to scratch their heads. And then when they finally show up, wouldn't you go there?
I know, dude. And I didn't see one freaking bottle of ketchup anywhere. Not one bottle of ketchup, bro. And Rourke can back me up on that. Rourke also thought that there wasn't any ketchup at NAMM. All they had was friggin' mustard and siracha. So because I think they knew I might have been coming. So they got rid of all the ketchup. Bro.
I don't even know what to say, dude.
Dude, isn't it wonderful to be a part of? See, this is what it is, Echo. This is what it is, Echo. This is like if you take a random person to WrestleMania, and it's just they don't get it. They don't get it. They just don't get it. And if you take my video and just play it for a bunch of normies, they just don't get it. So the beautiful thing about following along and being a part of the Synth Renegade community and being a part of the Behringer Bros and being a part of and knowing about the Synth Mafia and the Synth Illuminati is you're involved in the greatest inside joke against the system of all time. That's what's hilarious.
However,
yeah.
What you said earlier.
What did I say?
It's reality, but it's not reality.
Exactly. It's blending of both.
Right. And the interesting thing is you have, oh, here we go. I broke my mic. The interesting thing is you have a guy now who works for Behringer, right? Mr. Patchdog. And what is he wearing in the latest video?
He's got a cool hat on.
Yeah. Well, whose hat is he wearing though?
He's wearing the kid, man, the Dynamite Kid.
He's wearing a Synth Samurai hat.
Wait, now, why is there two chats going? Hold on here, bro.
Oh, we going through, remember we went through that before.
Yeah, no, I got it sorted out here now. I think it is. Yeah.
So he was wearing one of your hats, and Patchdog's worn, I remember the very first shirt that you made, way back. What was it? The plug, what was it called?
Haven't you noticed that Behringer's the one company that shouts out their supporters? What?
What's the name of the shirt that you had? It was was it a Patch Dog shirt or something? Or
oh yeah, I made him a custom Patch Dog shirt, Patch Dog,
and he wore it.
Renegade shirt, and he wore it. It's cool,
right? So I mean, but
I mean,
no, but
dude,
no.
You're the one who made up the
that,
freaking rumor that I was on the payroll. What's that all about? Now
I didn't make that up,
dude. That's spreading, dude. That's spreading across the forums ever. I went on Gearspace the other day. There was about 65 pages. Synth Samurai's an insider shill. Look at this, and now it's just catching fire.
Look, man, I just
now
posted.
You're bringing all this heat on me. Now you got ASM Hydrosynth coming after my ass.
I just posted what I saw, man.
Yeah, come on, bro.
No. Before this, the Renegade shirt that you made him, the custom one.
Mm-hmm.
Remember way back, I forget what thing he was demoing. He had one of your shirts on.
Oh, he had the Sonic Ninja.
Yeah. So I mean, here's a guy that appreciated you for promoting, Behringer and stuff, and being happy about using Behringer gear, and he's been a Synth Renegade follower ever since. And this guy works for Behringer. So,
and they shouted out the friggin' boys, the Behringer brothers over in UK, invite them to the factory. Not because they're shilling for them, just because they're pumped about Behringer, and they're a company that actually looks at their customers and be like, man,
that's
we appreciate you.
Take the fear out of gear.
Take the fear out of gear, and then the Behringer brothers.
Those guys are great, man. And and they're super nice guys. And that's the thing. Weaver did laugh at us when he was like, when you said Behringer is the great, you know how you go off, bro, right? The greatest company.
Because it is, and I believe it 100%.
Well, wait. No. And you said something that Weaver tagged on, and he was like, oh, well, he goes, come on, man, that's bullshit, right? But think about it. What was it? He made it sound like you were saying that Behringer had more followers than Taylor Swift and Swifties. I was like, that's a really bad comparison, man. You know what I mean?
I bet you they do, though, actually, probably.
Well, no, I mean, let's get real for a minute.
Taylor Swift's an industry plant, bro. A lot of people think she's a friggin' dude.
Just psyop.
Yeah.
But anyway, but no, but I mean, and I get it. I get the comparison, but I don't get the comparison. In other words, what I'm trying to say is you've got a lot of people that can afford this gear, right? They're not spending, $5,000, $2,000, $1,000 on gear. I mean, what's the most expensive Behringer synthesizer? It's $799, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's the UBXA, isn't it? 11.
UBXA is like $11.99 or something,
right? That's the first time I had ever seen a Behringer product that expensive. Yeah, and, from what I understand, it's worth every penny, I mean, I'll tell you what, I would have, if it wasn't for Behringer, I wouldn't have half the stuff I have in my studio right now. And it's stuff I've always wanted, right? They brought stuff back to life. It's like Dr. Frankenstein, dude. Right?
Yeah.
He brought the stuff back to life, and he turned on the electricity and said, "It's alive! It's alive!" And everybody went, "Oh, cool! I'm going to go out and buy that."
Yeah.
So that's my point. The reality is, even though we kid around and we LARP and all this other stuff, the reality is
you might LARP. I don't.
The reality is you laugh all the time, bro. You fucking
dude, you're the LARPer, dude.
You fucking LARPing me tonight with fucking the golden banana, dude.
Dude.
But the reality is that they're out there, and the reason why people don't like them is because they're not the norm. They're not the norm, and there's no competition with them. Where's their competition?
Here's a question, Echo. Here's a question for ECHOKRAFT. Question comes from James. Echo, do you think that Behringer didn't get love from the YouTube influencers? Is it because the products are retro? Why do you think they don't get love? And before you answer that, this is a Uli Behringer custom jersey I made for him, okay? For the king of the synth jungle, Uli Behringer, the true synth renegade. I got Uli Behringer on the sleeve. I got synth renegade on the front. I got a giant friggin' lion on the back. I got UB1 for Uli's first synthesizer he made. I got a nuclear physics thing because his father's a nuclear physicist. And then I got the German and the Swiss flag because he was born in Switzerland and Behringer heads up in Germany. So that's you know, come on, man. That's a salute to Uli. And I know Uli don't wear that kind of stuff, but bro, I sent a few people. I said, here, man, I made this for Uli. If you want to send him the link, man, or buy the shirt and hand it to him, go.
You know, and the funny part is, if you see this guy wearing it, I'll die.
Oh my God, dude. If Uli Behringer wore a Synth Renegade shirt, I think the whole world would freaking collapse in on itself.
So you want me to answer that question?
Yeah.
Read it again to me.
Dude, you need to take your ginkgo biloba. Hold on.
Ginkgo, I have one eye.
Yeah. Here's the question. Comes from James, and it says, Echo, do you think Behringer didn't get any love from the YouTube influencers because their products are retro? Or why do you think they don't?
See, that's just it. That's a good question, and it's a hard one to answer.
Very good question.
It is, because, you know, you've got all these guys running around going, oh, Moog, oh, you know, Roland Classics, you know, the SH-101 and the was it the SH-5 and you know, and it just kills me, right? And you know, Korg and ARP and all this stuff, and then Behringer comes out with the stuff, right? And people go, oh, I can't deal with that.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! I can't believe I can't believe they did that. So now. The problem with the true answer of that question is it's a hard question to answer, because why do people hate on it so bad? Now, I'm going to bring up something that's a little controversial, but I don't care. Yeah, that's my Joe Biden. I don't care. Yeah. So get this. So Jorb, who we all know and love, right?
God bless Jorb. Jorb is going back to Behringer, and we're loving it.
He posted a video.
God bless him.
That he went to NAMM, and he didn't want to go to NAMM because he doesn't like the noise and it's too big and blah, 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 right? Whatever. I'm just repeating what he said. I'm not giving him shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he says, you know, he goes there and he says he goes to the Korg booth, right? And he sees the Korg, micro Korg, the revamped, quote unquote, revamped micro Korg, right? And he's like, oh, you know, it's got this now and it's added this and it's the screen's bigger and blah, blah, blah. I love when they take older products and they redesign them and revamp them. And I sat there and I watched that and I went, what the fuck you think Behringer does, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so then I commented on his page and I said, dude, all of that content and you didn't even go to the booth? And he messaged me back and he says, well, they didn't really have anything there, you know, that I wanted to look at that actually worked. And I went, bullshit. They had the BX1, which everybody covered the BX1, right? They had the LM. I get it. You know, Weaver Beats said, well, you know, they've already announced that. Why would you want? Because you're at NAMM. Yeah. Because you want to go look at it, touch it, feel it, play it. That's the whole point of going to NAMM.
Everything at NAMM was already announced.
Exactly. But the whole point of it, like I remember when the Wave State first came out, I couldn't wait to go to NAMM to get my hands on it because nobody had one in any of the stores. So when I finally got there, I had my little camera, my wife was with me, and I got my hands on it, and I got to play with it. I went home and I ordered one. You know, that's why you go to NAMM as an artist or as an enthusiast. You know, you go there to touch things, to put your hands on things, and to find out if you're going to buy it or like it or not. And so I got kind of turned off by that. I was like, well, bro, you know, so they had the Jupiter clone there and it didn't work. It was just a shell. Do you know how many times I've been to NAMM and I've seen stuff like that? Yeah. Oh, it's not a working model right now. We just wanted to present it to show you guys what we're coming out with. For instance, Korg. Okay. When Korg came out with the OP6 or the OP6, they had in a glass case. Okay. They had the larger version. Yeah. In a glass case. Yeah. And I went up to Luke, right? And I said, hey, Luke, we started talking. I hung out with him for a little bit. And I said, so what's the deal with the OP6 in the glass? It looks like a friggin' DX7. And he goes, oh, it's just a concept right now.
Dude, Op6 sounds cooler than OP6. You got teenage, you love teenage. What do you mean OP6? It's Op6.
Whatever. Listen, you said name, and what'd you call it? Nam? Nam?
Nom, dude.
Nom nom.
It's Nom, bro. Listen.
It's Nam, dude.
Listen, it's Nom. And the thing of it, this is like, God bless George, God bless George's heart. I call
God bless George G's.
Yeah, God bless George G's. That's right. That's for sure. What's up, Maz? What's happening? What's up, Rourke, Conductive Maz? What's going on? God bless Jorb. I call him the prodigal synth son. Okay, he left home. The deep mind buttered his bread, made his channel, grew his community. And then he got courted by the synth mafia, and he left home, and he went out gallivanting all over God's green earth. And guess what?
I like Jorb.
And then so many Behringer synths came out, and he wasn't allowed to talk about them. Now, that's allegedly. But I also find it so peculiar how just nobody talks about it.
Well, I mean, you had your big hitters. You know, what we heard from Noir was that, a lot of these guys are going into this storyteller mode thing now. I don't know what the hell that's all about. Although I will tell you, I've been watching Venus Theory's videos. I like him.
Venus is a legend.
He's hilarious.
I like him. I like them all though, bro. Because he doesn't think I like them all because they're all WWE
give a
characters.
Shit. Yeah, but he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, because he made it, bro. He made it. He broke away from the synth mafia, and him and Ben Jordan are doing their own thing.
I just watched a couple of videos that he just made about some effects and stuff. And
what's Noir? Noir got a thinking face going on. What do you think, Noir? What do you think?
What's up, Noir?
I think Noir's thinking because I said Jorb was the prodigal synth son. And he left home and went gallivanting out and got courted by the synth mafia and the synth Illuminati. And then Jorb at home now, he can't get his creative juices flowing because he just wants to make Behringer videos, but he knows that all of his what do you call them? All of his synth peers will be like, Jorb, that's not the right thing to do, Jorb. Yeah, I'm just kidding, Jorb. It's all great. What's up, Noir?
Well, no,
I love Jorb. Jorb, we love you, dude. You're a character.
Yeah,
okay?
I watch Jorb stuff.
But everybody's a character. Can we just finally admit this?
But the thing is like, what you said to Jorb when you commented in his channel when you said, pull out that deep mind, bro, and make a video. And he said he was gonna. He was working on it. Cool.
Because it's fun.
You know what I mean?
Behringer's fun.
But we noticed that there was a lot of people who were the big hitters, and like we talked about on Noir's page on his channel when he did his video, his live stream, he mentioned a lot of things that made a lot of sense, but there are a lot of things I still had questions about, and he said Noir, I know you said that any of us could contact you personally and ask you questions and stuff like that.
Echo got a hard time writing emails now. All right.
I don't like writing emails, to be honest with you. I really don't.
We voice text these days, bro. Audio text.
But so I don't want to stay on this all night because I do want to
come on. You're beating a dead horse here, brother. Come on.
Well, I'm beating a dead horse. Now you're going to start with me? Jesus. So anyway, it just was ironic that Weaver did what he did, and it was hilarious. And then, a lot of the other stuff that's been coming out, but there should be a lot more people. And my point was a lot more people should have at least said, hey, I stopped by the Behringer booth. I checked out a couple of things and they hadn't been here for 10 years. It was pretty cool to see them here. That's all I wanted.
All right.
Because I'm going to tell you, if I went this year to NAMM, I was going to be in that booth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, indeed, dude. Yes, indeed.
And Uli was out there talking to people. I was going to go up to Uli and talk to him, So, next year, hopefully Behringer will be there and I'm going to be at NAMM. I'm going no matter what. High or hell water, man. I'm going.
Yeah. So another thing that came out, you can't really see it because I thought it gets bigger on your phone, but oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Echo. Let me jump the screens here. Another thing was this here. Look. Damn. ASM, a Shun sound machine. At least say it to my face, baby. and I promoted your Hydra synths with pure love, and you broke my heart. And I guess at NAMM, allegedly some people were there, and ASM were talking crap about the synth renegades and ECHOKRAFT and Synth Samurai, and they're saying that, you know, I guess they have to explain to people that there's a joke happening, and then they just said we're a bunch of clout chasers. And to be honest with you, bro, I don't even know what friggin' clout chaser means. Do you? Can anybody in the chat please tell me what clout chaser means? Because I guess so many people these days just don't like a little bit of a good time, do they? You know what I mean?
Not for nothing, but that's
and I love the sound. I love ASM. I promoted ASM to you. I promoted ASM to everybody. I've got the Hydra Synth Deluxe. I'm about to buy a Hydra Synth desktop. I love.
I bought one because of you.
And I'm just like, what?
And I went when ASM was released at NAMM, and I was there. You know, I got a chance to play one. My wife actually played with a desktop model. You know, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, when I saw that pissed me off. I was like, well, you know, I don't know what that's all about. I mean, we're always promoting, and we're not shilling. Nobody gives us shit, right? I buy all my stuff, man. I don't want nobody giving me nothing.
Yeah, I don't want no one giving me nothing either.
Because I don't want to have that responsibility, to be honest with you. But I mean, you know, I love my Hydra synth. It's one of my favorite pieces of gear in here, you know.
But can everybody just knock it off, man?
Yeah.
If you want some, come get some. How about that? If you want some, come get it. Come get it. You know where to find me on the mean streets of Synthville, baby.
You don't want none of Samurai smoke.
If you want some of this, I'll tell you right now, baby. If you want some of this, I'll put in 6 months of dedicated time. All right.
And let me tell you,
battle your electronic butt.
He will throw shade all over you,
bro. I'll throw shade, and then I'll throw sunshine, and then shade again, baby. Because listen, there's nothing Synth Samurai loves more than a good tussle. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I don't mind getting smacked around either, Echo. You know that.
Well, it's funny but
they're all coming now. They're all coming now.
Because the four of us,
leave me alone.
The four of us that do the Synth Renegade Mafia show, you know, the voice podcast, you know, there's me, Machines, Hans, and you. Machines is always, yeah, let's go, Samurai, let's go to battle. Me and Hans are like going, all right, well, let's take a little step back here, guys.
ASM friggin' betrayed me, dude. This is my main board.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
They friggin' betrayed me.
I don't know who put that out there. What's the person? What's it say?
I don't even know his name. It's like blah, blah, blah. And then, anyways, he was there, I guess, and I posted it, and I should try to like chop it up so you can see it better. But dude,
I ain't no clout chaser, bro.
I don't know what clout chasing means. What clout am I chasing?
You're looking for clicks, and you're looking for people to
Is that
follow
what clout
you
means?
And subs. Well, yeah, you got to get some clout, bro.
Dude,
you want some clout with the ASM company.
I'm Captain Clout, okay?
So they
could Captain Clout. You want some clout?
I thought you were Captain Cringe, bro.
Yeah, I'm Captain. No, I'm the king of cringe. All right, I'm the king of cringe. And as the harp lady said, anybody who covers NAMM. Anyways, no, okay, let's move on. No,
don't even go there, bro, because I was all set with that.
Dude, I don't need another, bro. That comment
pissed me off, bro.
I don't need another freaking battle. Let's roll. Let's jump over here and let's cover this real quick because this here came out, and as you all know, I think I got it right here. Hold on.
know. I sent that to you, and you were like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. So look at this.
There it is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The guy who everyone says Synth Samurai don't get nothing. Sweetwater sent me this. All I had to give him was $299, and they sent me this in 3 days.
It's really cool.
And this thing is so beautiful. It's so gorgeous, and it even smells like vanilla ice cream. And I don't know if they used the tiny teenage engineering trick and put some stuff in there, but this smells like Mama's vanilla ice cream. Okay.
So when I came across that and saw that, I was like, oh, Samurai's gonna buy this because I know how you love the whole cream color stuff.
Better believe it.
But even I said it. I was like, oh man, because I have a DrumBrute Impact, and I love it. It's a great drum machine. But when I saw that one, I was like, oh man, that looks so cool.
Dude,
very 909-esque, you know, with the colors.
They called it 1984, dude. And why is that? It's got that 1984 look. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's got like the 909 colors.
Exact same thing as the regular DrumBrute Impact. Nothing different on it, except it doesn't come loaded with presets. You got to load them up yourself. So you just got to
so it had no beats in it at all.
No, nothing on it. You got to go load it up. You told me it's because they wanted to make it sell it like the old thing and
that's possible.
Give it to you with nothing on there.
It's a great little analog drum machine. It's really
awesome.
Is.
Let's get a little taste. Play this for a sec. I'll back 1 sec.
Listen to that. I don't know what it is with this girl, though, guys, right? It was a very sexy machine, drum machine advertisement. She's an amazing dancer.
What a drum machine. That's cool, isn't it, man? You got the Impact too, right?
Yeah, I have the black one, like well, it's blackish brown, but I love the 3 little buttons on the side that does like the little the breaks and the fills.
Yeah, the stutter.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. It also has was it a humanized button where it's actually you could turn it up and it'll actually make the drum machine when you go to do the fills actually sound more human, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, like cadence them up in a different cadence.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I
like it. It's bigger than I thought too.
I actually like the form factor of it. I like the size of it. It's not that big.
It's so simple. Like
the RD9 and the RD8 by Behringer, those are big drum machines, you know. The LM is a big drum machine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's super simple to program.
I think everyone should go get one. $299, dude. I mean, it sounds awesome.
Is there a video with the new one on it anyway? I mean, is there?
What do you mean the new one?
The 1984 one?
I think there's just an intro. Hold on, let's see.
The intro video?
Let's see.
Just to give you an idea, a different idea of what you can do with it.
Gorgeous. That's it. That's all they give you. But they should do a cooler one because that is man, it's just such a you know, I'm a sucker for looks, Echo. You know that. And that's such a pretty drum machine, dude.
I mean, you want your gear to look cool. I mean, it's, you know, and I really, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, I definitely got to send this to him. He's going to love this. And dude, as soon as I showed it to you too, you're like, I'm getting it.
Yeah. Speaking of looking cool, bro, does everyone want to see this?
Oh, here we go.
Everyone want to see this?
All right,
I got a little unboxing for you, man. And this is something I saw, and I'll give credit where credit's due in a minute. But I picked this up the other day because I was out at the steakhouse with the missus, and I was like, I feel like I just need a little more flavor in here. Everyone's dressed the same, and I wasn't dressed like anyone else because when I go out, I dress very synthesized. You know that. I don't pull no punches. So I went out and picked up this, opened it up, and I don't know if any of you guys have seen this. It's called the pedal platform signal chain. Now, man, if you are a guitar pedal guy like me, I'm telling you right now. I picked this up. Look at the bling on this, baby. This is sterling. This is sterling, bling and silver, okay? And we got 2 guitar leads attached to the end of it, all right? So this is what goes down here. Hold on.
Are you ready?
So when I go out to the steak restaurant next week, I'm taking my Mel 9 pedal. I pop in the Synthesizer chain, just like that. Sterling silver. Pop that on, baby. Now I'm rolling Mel 9.
Flavor Flay.
Mel 9 now, you know what I mean? I'm rolling out. I can switch pedals up. I'm going to throw my Loonsberry guitar pedal on there. I'm going to throw the Chroma console on there. I'm going to throw the Microcosm on there. And that's sterling silver, dude. Pure. 100%.
Can I get a yeah, boy?
What?
Can I get a yeah, boy?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Look at that, dude. Look at the silver. Look at the bling. So if you want to look good, you want to look fresh, go pick one of these up, man, from this company. I bought it myself. They didn't sponsor me. I thought it was cool. And I bought it because I saw the harp lady wearing one. And I was like, that's sensational, baby. That's very sensational.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What's the point?
What do you mean?
Like why you're actually going to go out wearing a pedal around your neck?
100%, dude. What do you mean, am I going to go out wearing a pedal? What do you mean?
Okay. All right.
Dude.
All right.
You probably got a big old, you know, what, one of those friggin' Pope things around your neck. What are they called? Bottle of holy water you wear around your neck.
I don't want holy water around my neck, bro.
Hold on, dude.
I just,
let me get this packed up. But anyways, I think that's cool, man. And I got a bunch of pedals that I'm going to be wearing out.
How many people in the chat think that's cool? Just, you know, let me know, because I'm a little Flavor Flay. I'm going to call you Samurai Flay. Samurai Flay.
Flavor Flav, dude. Listen, if you see a dude out with a Mel 9 pedal or Loonsberry organ grinder pedal, because you know why? If I wear the Loonsberry organ grinder pedal out, someone be like, bro, what's that? I'll be like, that's the friggin' organ grinder. And they'd be like, from who? Where is that? I was like, that's Loonsberry Pedals, baby, the greatest American guitar pedal company on earth, okay?
And then you gotta throw in that's a Loonsberry guitar pedal, boy.
And guess what, dude? If I'm out and I'm listening to some live music and the guitarist looks over and he'd be like, is that a friggin' Mel 9? I'll be like, damn right it is. I'll take it off. I'll throw it up on stage to him. And then I'll be like, keep it, baby.
Okay. All right, guys. You heard it.
Yeah. That's sensational. You know it. I know it. We all know it.
So what's it saying in the chat? Anybody think that's cool?
Everyone's like, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Synth bling is real. Cool if it's an organ grinder. That's right. Yeah.
Dude, you take that and you put both leads into the mini freak and wear the mini freak around your neck.
Yeah. I could do that. I could wear the DrumBrute. I should pull up the company because it's cool. Let me see if I can find what it is. Pedal necklace chain company. I can't remember the name.
Like you could do like an RD6 and a TD.
Oh, bro. I could throw a neutron. I could throw a neutron.
Well, no, because those are mono, so they would have both of them hanging off your neck.
Yeah, I could do a double, like a double. Yeah, guitar pedal necklace company. I guess I could just open it up and look what the name is. Oh yeah, here it's called Our Lady of Static, and it's pretty cool, man. Check it out right here. So this is cool.
Is that actually her company, or is she?
It could be her company. I don't think it is. No, I don't think it's her company. If it is, then I gave her friggin' $35. So, but check it out, bro. This is what we're talking about, dude. You can wear your rat out.
That's so freaking weird, man.
Dude, you can wear your friggin' habit out, bro. Wow. Hey, I know Trusto's in the chat, man. Get one of these. That's a gold chain, dude. Dude, look, I got the silver because I didn't want to look too Italian, but I might pick up a gold one.
Listen, listen. Here we go with the Italian shit.
Dude, let me throw it. If you guys want one of these and you want to look full synthesizers, go pick one up, man. Because I think wearing a guitar pedal around your neck is next level, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna stick both ends into the biscotti and wear that around my neck. All right.
Dude, yeah, you get one. Just go over a bunch of. Put it in a bagel. Put it in one of your bagels, and then you can, if you're hungry, you can just go.
Oh shit.
So yeah. Anyway, I thought that was cool. And
it's different. I'll give you that, bro.
Yeah. Oh, and did you notice too, Echo, bro? They got the so depending on what kind of guitar pedal they got the whatever these are called, the friggin' L style ones, and then they got the straight ones for the back.
Oh, they got the straight ones. Yeah,
I got to get the straight one for the chroma console, a couple pedals.
That's
and also
hilarious.
the Loonsberry straight, so I got to get the Loonsberry organ grinder one in there too.
Yeah. See, when you go to NAMM, that's what you do. You wear one of those around your neck, and you know, people will be asking you, where'd you get that? What is that?
Exactly. And I'll be like, I bought it off. What is it? Our Lady. What's the name of it? Our Lady. What's the friggin' name of this place?
I don't know what it is. Our Lady of Peace, Our Lady of Grace, Our Lady.
Oh, it's called Our Lady of Static.
Our Lady of Static. All right.
I think it's cool, man. But you know, I think a lot of stuff's cool that a lot of people don't. So.
Well, you thought the death whistle was cool, and it is. So I bought one.
Dude, you gonna buy one of these?
No.
Dude, come on, dude. You roll into the Golden Banana with one of those on there?
Dude, I don't go to the Golden Banana, bro. What?
Our Lady Peace. Do you know Our Lady Peace?
Our Lady Peace. Isn't that a band?
Yeah. Come on, Navid. Come on, Navid.
Not into it.
It was comfortable. They're Canadian, dude.
I don't know. Well, that's why I'm not into it. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude. All right, let's see what else we got on the news train here, dude, because we got a few more things.
Rush was Canadian. They were one of the greatest bands in the world.
Rush? Never heard of them.
Bro, serious? Rush?
Rush, dude. How would I have heard of Rush?
Oh, man.
I know.
Anybody in the chat, talk to him and tell him that Rush was one of the greatest three-piece bands in the world.
Nickelback, Vanilla Ice, Color Me Bad, and Snow. That's my 4 favorite bands. Vanilla Ice, Color Me Bad, Nickelback, and Snow.
Nickel Crack. Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right. What do you think of this thing? I popped this up the other day. This is called Chordcat.
What is that?
$249. That's in Behringer range.
That reminds me of that other thing. Remember that other thing that came out was a chord?
Let's have a look.
It was a chord keyboard thing.
Rourke had a good idea. That'd be a good trophy, is to put that for the pedal, so you can actually hang the pedal around your neck.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Almost like an award. Smart idea, Rourke. I like it.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool idea.
Nah, I'm just joking. I heard a Rush.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Jesus.
So the Chordcat, what is it? It showed up at NAMM, and looks like Japan only chord groove box. Another friggin' Japanese groove box. Let's get a little taste of it. This is from Sonic State. And let's see.
Booth. And we're going to look at this this device, this groove box that you have, right?
Yes, it's a groove box, but you can always cruise and find your chord progression without playing piano or guitar. Yeah.
So how does it work?
All right, let's do it. So now we have our first chord here, and if you go to cruiser mode here, they're gonna suggest what chord gonna work next theoretically. So you can go mess around and pick and choose. Just one finger. If I like this chord next, I can
one finger, man. The Renegades love the one finger wiggle, so this might be right up our alley.
assign to number 2, and now we have 2 chords, and I just repeat the process, you know. Now we have 4 chords progressions. Like that, super easy. Just with one finger you can play chords. And if you like the idea, you can always record it. And we have up to 8 tracks, so you can just layer the drums. Ooh. And we have bass. Super easy. You don't need any knowledge to make music. This is a solution for beginners who want to produce, but...
I like that. You don't need any knowledge to make music, man. I love that.
Not for nothing. I mean...
That sounds friggin' good.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. What do we think? We all get it?
I don't usually like stuff like that, but that was actually cool. And you know what? You could see the enthusiasm that she had. She should actually do the Korg demos.
Yeah, she should do the Korg demos. Yeah. Let's check out, see what else this. Maybe it's got a couple more tricks. Let's see.
That was cool.
Hans Volt, what year is this? Dude, I don't know. Hans, I can see you enjoying this with the Behringer grind, bro.
Oh, shit.
I have no idea about the music theory. It's super easy. This is also good for educations. It's super beginner friendly, kids friendly. Yeah, and this is standalone. It has a battery in it, so you don't have to bring any power cable. You just need this and headphones. You can just bring it to plane, beach, and make music, and there.
So how can we adjust the sounds of the chords and stuff like that? Is it all presets or what? How does it work?
We have presets, but you can change the sound by sound library. We have like house organ. We have the synth lead, pad. Yeah, we have a lot of presets for sound.
How do you think, dude? I like it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's better than the OPXY or the XPOY or the.
I feel like that's better than that other chord machine by what's his name?
That was the thing I was just trying to say to you. Remember, it was like an orange and black thing that had the little readout. Yeah. Apparently, that has major issues too. Did you read about that?
No, I did not read about it. What
they delayed it from being made because there's some issues that that are going on with it. That actually, I don't know. I don't really like stuff like that, but that's kind of cool.
You want to get it together?
It's better than the TE
249. You want to do it? Who's in? Buy Day Friday. We'll do March, third weekend in March. Buy Day Friday.
No.
Who's in? No.
No.
All right, fine. I don't really need that, to be honest.
It is cool though.
Somebody said the other day that I only play ambient music.
Well, you do ambient music. You do droning and stuff like that. Yeah. What the hell's wrong with that?
But don't I do a little more?
I mean, I guess. I mean, you put drums and stuff. So I mean, but I mean, most of your stuff is very ambient.
Okay, cool. I thought
you do a lot of droning.
I'm trying to go more in the ambient direction, but
that's fine.
Someone was calling me a loser because I couldn't figure out how to use the MPC Red Demon.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, I figured it out. It's just shit.
You're a loser.
It's just a piece of shit.
No, I mean it's not.
No, it's not a piece of crap. Okay, God, I mean, the MPC fans get so offended. I just don't like it. That's all. Relax.
This is why you get attacked, bro, because you're like, it's a piece of shit.
Yeah. No, it's not, okay? It is to me, but to you, it's the greatest thing ever. You know what I mean? Like, I like the friggin' pedal necklace, okay?
Okay.
You like the MPC.
I don't like the MPC.
Yeah. Everyone's like, your stuff is ambient. All right, man, ambient. That's cool. Then I'm an ambient artist now.
I mean, but seriously, like the MPC isn't for everybody. And I don't like the MPC. It's not for me. It's not what I want to do. This product is cool. I think it's neat, but it's not for me. I don't like things like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was considering buying, what was it? The friggin' Novation thing there. What was that called?
That was called which one? The Novation base station?
No, was it Novation? What the fuck is it called, dude?
Which one, bro?
Fucking brain dead. I think when they operated on my eye, they touched my brain.
Oh, the Novation, Novation Peak.
Yeah.
Peak.
Not the Peak.
What? It was the Peak.
Oh, no, it was Ableton. What was it? Ableton. What is it, guys? Come on, in the chat.
Oh, the Ableton Push.
Move.
Ableton Move, yeah. Ableton Push, Move.
I mean, I thought that was cool. Again, it's not for me, man. You know.
I know, but listen, Echo. Everything isn't for everyone, you know.
It isn't, and you're not a loser because you didn't like it.
I know. Come on.
I thought you made some funny videos with it, though.
Jeez.
Dude,
damn.
When you opened the refrigerator and it was in the refrigerator.
Dude, there were some of the best series going. I can't believe people didn't appreciate the friggin'
when you go outside and your car's on and you're like, what the fuck? My car's on? Where's my right? And
let me play one. Did anyone even see these? That's the problem.
Oh my God. I was crying, dude. I was like,
let's see a couple of these. Hold on. So we got this one here is a short I did when when your friend leaves your synth on overnight. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, so that's one of my famous ones. Then we got, oh, this one here. When the producer tells you to make the beat slap. This is one of my famous shorts too.
Oh, this is a good one.
All right, sample that one. What else we got? Oh, this one here. When your buddy robs your synth bank. This one's good. Oh, come on. Get out of here, Dr. Doom. Jeez, hold on.
Oh, that's scary when Dr. Doom takes over.
What's up? How's work? It was okay. How are you?
I think that one's pretty good, dude. What else we got?
Oh, but show the one where you get in your car and it.
Oh, this one?
What the heck is going on? You're lying in bed and my car's on? It's so weird. Doors are open? What the heck? The heck is...
Dude, I showed people in work that they were crying. They were like, "Oh, this is great."
Dude, that was a good series. I had people from Vietnam write me being like, "Is the friggin' NPC haunting series over?" And I was like, "You guys watching that over there?" And they're like, "We love the NPC haunting." I'm like, "Okay, all right, I'll figure it out."
Dude, I'm telling you, some people in work were just like, "Oh, too bad he ended that because it was hilarious."
A lot of people were a bit upset that I ended it, but you know what? Sometimes things have to end, you know, Echo.
Well, you had to sell it, and then you felt bad because of the pain that you went through of selling something.
Yeah, because I freaking had to pay like 1/5 of the damn price of it. That's why I said I'm never selling anything ever again. Ever again.
Who's that? Oh, that's you.
Yeah, so you say I make ambient music? How's this for ambient music? Tell me if this is ambient. Chat. Is this ambient?
No. It's really loud though.
All around the world, and I get up, grab a cup of coffee, and thank God I'm here today. That's a reggae samurai, a reggae samurai, a reggae samurai on a regular day. It's a reggae samurai, a reggae samurai, a reggae samurai on a regular day. Walk to the kitchen, made myself some eggs, make some toast with some butter from the cows.
Bro, you got a man bun in this
video? Yeah, dude. This is a man bun, bro. What are you talking about?
Is that when your hair was long?
Yeah, dude. I've had so many styles, dude. I'm the man of mystery. You know that.
Same here, man.
Yeah. So is that ambient?
No.
All right. So back off, everybody. I'm not just a friggin' ambient. That's ambient reggae, Echo. That's ambient reggae. Yeah.
Time out, my man.
Yeah.
So lately.
Yeah. Hanson makes better reggae. That's true. Yeah. Buffalo Samurai. I'm a Buffalo soldier.
Lately,
Yeah.
a lot of your stuff is very ambient.
Yeah, I'm evolving, bro.
But you do have you have a drum machine now, so things will change up a little bit. But I mean, you know, even like the Kumite songs that you do for the opening of the Kumite, there's a lot of very ambient, orchestral sounding to me.
I'm going for a tribal need type thing these days. You know, I'm trying to get into
Oh
like.
my God, here we fucking go.
That's what I'm going for, dude. Tribal need, you know,
dude.
Where's Hyper?
Right,
Where's Hyper when you need him?
Next thing you know, don't buy another death whistle. You need to buy a didgeridoo. Okay, so that's the next thing you need to do. Oh shit!
Oh my God, dude, that's friggin' hilarious. So I don't know if we got any other news here. Oh, we got one more thing we had to cover. One more friggin' thing. Let me pull it up here. If this thing never gets.
Now I got that in my head. I'm a reggae samurai.
Yeah. Well, listen. If that's in your head, don't listen to the friggin' the Frog Prince. Because
I have already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cool, man. You listen to some of my stuff.
I do.
You know, a lot of people think that.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna cover this again.
That I'm just a gobshite, but I actually make crappy music too.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm the Weird Al Yankovic of synthesizers. Okay, is that a bad thing? What?
Listen, the reason why when I first started
buy
watching
some reggae
channel,
lessons. Yeah, I need a didgeridoo. Yeah.
I started watching your channel
No
and I said,
samurai, no cry.
I like this guy. I like his enthusiasm, and that's when I said, hey, I wonder if he'll do a show with me.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been brothers ever since, man. So it's like,
yeah,
you
man.
know,
Dude,
I dig what you do, brother.
I dig what you do, man.
Thanks.
All right. So Behringer,
you do need a didgeridoo, though. You
yeah,
do.
in all fairness, dude, you're probably one of the people I respect most on this whole planet, to be honest with you. I've got the utmost respect for you. I got the utmost gratitude that I actually met you, and I think it's and then an extension of you. We both get to meet all these super cool people, man, in the community, in the chat, and
same here,
everybody's
brother.
just so awesome, man. It's a real good time, and it just hurts, man, sometimes when people disrespect me. All right.
No, I feel the same way about you, brother.
Yeah. Come on, can everyone just leave me alone?
Bring it in. Let's give it a hug.
All right. So we got the Behringer RD78. A bunch of people said today, why the heck did they go and clone this thing? Echo?
I know why.
Yeah, why?
Because it's amazing.
Because it's amazing.
It is.
It looks amazing.
I ended up getting the on my video that I did last night, I told everybody I got the Cherry Audio VST for free because I always liked the sound of that drum machine, but they stopped making them, you know? And so now that Behringer, once again, brought back a classic. And I think it's better than the original. It just sounds really good, you know?
Everything Behringer does is always better than the original.
I think so.
I think so too. It doesn't sound like, okay, this is the thing. It's not exactly like the original in sound, but it's always better than the original, if you ask me.
Well, that's like the spice. Like, I just like the way the spice is laid out. I look at a subharmonicon and I go, huh?
The Poly D, bro. The Poly D added a sequencer, added chorus, added distortion, added an extra oscillator, I do believe.
Yep. And it's also
it's paraphonic. So like everyone's like, oh, it doesn't sound like the Mini Moog, but I'm like, it can do so much more than the Mini Moog if you just look at it as its own synthesizer. Okay.
And the Model D sounds just like a Mini Boob.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, tell me I'm wrong. Go watch some fucking videos, comparison videos.
Yeah.
Close your eye. There's this one guy from down south. I forget his name. He's got a wicked thick Southern accent and he does a blackout screen.
Yeah.
And he says, and he doesn't show you which one it is. And then in the chat, you say, well, that's definitely the Mini Moog. And dude, I guarantee you'll get it wrong every time.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing. So,
and to be honest, I don't even care.
Okay, I'll shut up.
No, I mean, I don't care. Like, I don't care about the sounds. Like, if it just sounds good, it sounds good, you know?
That's true.
And this here,
Although synth punk and Hans will argue that point with you.
We were talking about today, a cool idea to do with this when we were talking would be to get this and build a little wooden enclosure for it. So get some wood, do some dark stain, and then put like a wooden enclosure around it so it looks more like the original. And I think with a wooden enclosure, it would look very, 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 very sharp.
I go online a lot and I love wooden sides, right? And I found a company that does wooden sides for the Hydra and wooden sides for the Juno X. But dude, these guys for 2 pieces of fucking wood.
Yeah.
These guys are charging like $150.
Dude, that's like wood game, bro. Man. Inflation. It's
like, so I swear to God, if I had a bandsaw, I'd go down the friggin' lumberyard, get a piece of wood and do it myself. Because all you do, you know what one guy told me, the guy with the Hydra?
What?
He goes, well, I only made one for the Hydra desktop. I'm like, okay, can you make one for the Hydra itself, for the Hydra synth? He goes, you ready? This pissed me off. He goes, yeah, send me one of the sides of your synth and I'll trace it and I'll make one for you. I went, are you out of your freaking mind? I'm not going to take apart my synth. Send you one. What if you lose it? Right? I mean, like, now I'm out the side of a synth. And what if I don't like the wooden one?
Yeah.
So dude, I swear to God, when I move from here, I'm going to get myself a bandsaw and I'm going to make my own wooden sides. It's very easy to do.
Yeah.
And I'm good with my hands and stuff anyway. But I mean, I just laughed. I was like, I'm not sending you a piece of my synthesizer.
Well, why don't you do this, dude? I got a better idea. And this is one level above what you're thinking about beating the dude's ass. What you do is you go get some cardboard and trace out it yourself.
Right.
Cut it out and you send them the cardboard.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Send them the sides.
Yeah. He's like, send me a piece.
That dude just wants the sides of your synth for himself. Oh, John, you missed it. You just missed the bagel chain, John. We just promoted a bagel chain. Echo's a sterling silver bagel chain. Dude.
No, actually, it's yours, dude.
Yeah, just trace it. So let's check out some sounds here real quick for anyone who didn't hear it. And let's go right here, right now. Well, bam. Oh, you dirtbag. Hold on. Why does it do that all the time? Someone's like, hey, Synth Samurai, you need to get an ad block on your computer, man. How dare you show synthesizer stuff and have YouTube ads coming up? Why are you supporting YouTube? And I'm like, bro, YouTube's supporting me, you dummy.
Yeah, what do you
say? I wouldn't be here without YouTube. I don't mind letting YouTube get some ad money. Are you crazy? These freaking communists, bro. They're communists.
Your hard-earned savings could be losing value with low interest rates every day, every week, every month.
Yeah,
Why wait another moment? Take control of your savings with Raisin and make every dollar and every day.
Yeah,
Raisin.
Go get some Raisin, dude. Go get some Raisin, dude. All right, let's go. We got some Behringer.
You could save money if you had that golden banana.
Well, it's been a great start to the year where Behringer
drum machine. Bro.
Shout out to Patch Dog, baby, looking sharp with that synth special. The best demo man in the game, Patrick Patch Dog, baby, you the man. Beautiful, beautiful man. Loves bone broth, loves America, just like I love the UK. Let's go.
Are concerned, and the collection ain't finished growing yet. Introducing a funky little reproduction of one of the earliest of vintage drum machines. It's the RD78.
That's a pretty looking thing, isn't it? Like Michael Jackson used to say. Yeah, very cool, man. Sounds good. Would you consider this a drum machine you would use as an auxiliary or totally on its own?
It depends. I mean, like, Phil Collins used it like an auxiliary because then he dropped in the real drums. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I would use it both. It depends on what I was doing with it. I think it'd be great for ambient music. I think, because you wouldn't have to, you have these little congas and bells and things like that, which are kind of cool. I mean, it depends. It depends on what you're doing,
Wild Phil Presents goes, it's like the RD6. They're now just finding the worst of the Roland drum machines.
Wow. I have an RD6.
Man, this is cool. I like it.
I like my RD6.
Yeah, I like
Again,
the RD6 too.
I've used the RD6 in some ambient stuff and just, if I didn't, I have all of those sounds on my TR8 and my TR8S, but being able to have just a standalone when I don't want to have to go through menus trying to find a sound, it's right there.
Yeah, like, are they running out of clones?
Probably.
Like, I guess what we were talking about the other day, maybe they're going to move on to the Soviet synths.
That could be.
But they've done a couple of those already.
Well, I know that they were working on the Alka. That was something that was in the works.
They're working on the Elka. That's Italian, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they're working on the Polycobalt. What's that? French or Italian?
French.
Or Russian?
Cobalt's French.
Cobalt's French. They did the Polyvox, right? But they didn't do a big one. They just did the small one. Machines One wants to know what I mean by auxiliary.
The way I understand that is like a drum machine that you wouldn't use as your main beat. So you'd be your underlying. Sorry, let me rephrase that. It's your underlining beat, and then you would put other percussion over it.
Exactly. Echo those crosswords, machines. You should start doing some crossword puzzles, buddy. Come on, bro. You don't know what auxiliary means? You hear auxiliary, all Machines Ones thinks is patch cables, cables, right?
Yeah. Well, he's the Machines One. He's the patch guy.
He's the man. He's the man,
bro. He's got
bro.
a modular system, man.
I can't wait to see the series he's got going, the Behringer 2500 series.
That last video he posted was awesome, by the way.
Which is Kumite track or?
No, it was on Instagram. He has an Instagram page and he posted it on Instagram. It's actually pretty good.
I got to get an Instagram, I guess.
No, you don't.
Hey, yeah, don't do it. They haven't cloned any Canadian synths yet. Is there any?
Is there any Canadian synths? What the fuck?
I don't know. All right, let's listen to a little more. Let's skip forward to what do you want to do? Pattern preset, step sequencer.
Do the
play
outputs.
mode, outputs. Let's go play mode into outputs.
Because I think it's really cool.
Okay.
So once we're done programming the pattern, we can go into play mode, and now we can select between the different patterns using the buttons. So that gives you the first bank of 16 patterns, and you can access the second bank over here. So yeah, that changes all the patterns, so you have 32 in total.
I think Synthpunk loves it.
And of course, you can always save and up.
All right, outputs.
And taking a look at the back, you've got an output for each.
That's what you're talking about.
I like that.
That's a lot of outputs, man. That's what we're talking about, auxiliary.
Yeah, well, the other thing is like the RD8 and the RD9. Same thing, has all the outputs on it just like they used to, back in the with the 909 and the 808. The RD6 has separate outputs. I like that. I think it's cool. So does it. The DrumBrute Impact has separate outputs.
Yeah, I like it too, man. Big time.
Because if you want to, just take what I do with the Impact and actually the RD6, I take the hand claps and I go out and I put it into this little guy. I think I've showed you guys this before.
Okay, yeah.
And I get some reverb out of this, and it's actually a analog bucket brigade delay. But I mean, I get some cool clap sounds out of that. You know what I mean? I like that because I like being able to put an effect on something if you wanted to, where you're not washing the whole drum kit with effects. You know what I mean?
Yeah. AKA nightclub demo.
I'm not gonna say anything, bro.
But I should do one where what's the best okay, what are some outputs on the drums that you don't want to put effects on, and which ones do you want to put effects on? Or is it just up to whatever you feel?
I mean, years ago you wouldn't put reverb on a bass drum, but that's not true anymore. I mean, you could do some cool effects with a bass drum. Most of the time you're putting effects on a snare, claps, toms. Sometimes you want those big cannon toms sounding. Hi-hat cymbals, I probably wouldn't put effects on, but I do anyway sometimes, just for an effect, just for something different. I mean, that's the nice thing about electronic music, is that anything goes, man. You know, just do whatever the frig you want.
Yeah, that is the cool thing about electronic music, is you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the best thing about electronic music too, the best mindset, is to not really give a crap if anybody likes it. Just do it for yourself, and do whatever you feel inspires you and you enjoy. And if you record it, you record it. If you don't record it, you don't record it. If you make it into an album, you make it to an album. Or if you just let it drift off into the ether, you let it drift off into the ether.
Yeah, I mean, like when I was writing music for Sub 7 and the Undead, I had to, it was, you know, most of the tracks were like, you know, 3-4 minutes long, and they were very, you know, try to have that classic song building thing. You know, it was like, you know, intro, verse, chorus, or pre-chorus, chorus, verse, you know, chorus, verse, outro, that kind of thing. And you know, and you do that a lot with rock songs and stuff like that. But with electronic music, you can do the same thing if you want to, if you want it to be kind of poppy or whatever like that. But what I like about electronic music, it's completely experimental, and you just do whatever the frig you want. And
explore.
You know, I've had people say this stuff to me too, like, and I'm going to do a voice now. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to follow. It's really hard to follow because it just keeps going and going. And then all of a sudden you change it. Why can't you change it before? And it's like, why don't you write your own friggin' music, dude? Okay. Like, you know, it's like, I write electronic music because of the way it makes me feel, or I just I might lay on a friggin' loop for like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's just, that's what I like about it. It's very experimental, and you don't have to follow any guidelines. You know what I mean? That's what I like about it.
I don't even know what the freaking guidelines are, dude.
Well, if you learned about songwriting and things like that, there are structures.
I know. I got to learn about it, don't I?
No, you don't. There's structure, dude. You don't need. Listen,
dude, I'm a synth baby, bro. I'm a synth baby. I only started this in 2020.
Not anymore. You're 5 years old.
Man.
Shut up.
5 years old. Okay, so what's that? A synth? What do they call that? A synth?
You're an adolescent, bro.
No, that's not adolescent, dude. I'm a 5-year-old synth baby. Give me a break.
It's
Come
different.
on,
It's different now with the synths. You're an adolescent, bro. You're in synth elementary school.
Not only a 5-year-old synth baby, a 5-year-old musician in general, bro. I didn't even touch an instrument till 2020, and the only instrument I ever touched was synthesizers.
Yeah.
So get off my back. I'm the ambient boy.
I ain't on your back, bro.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for you.
That's Void, man. Come on, give me a break, dude.
I'm rooting for you.
Come on, root for me. Everybody needs to root for me, man. Come on, I'm the underdog here.
I think it's great.
I got the whole damn world coming down on me. You know what I mean?
It's funny. What? I had a friend of mine, my friend Zach.
Sup, Tactical MIDI?
Who is a painter. He's an amazing artist. And, you know, one day he was over my studio and he's like, hey, you think I could do this stuff? And I was like, I don't know, man. So I let him have at it. And he came up with some beats and stuff. And I was like, it's something, to me, music is universal. It's something like you can do anything you want with it. Right. So what he did was we went to Guitar Center and he bought a little Akai keyboard for a controller. He used a lot of stuff in the box because he didn't want to spend a lot of money in case he didn't like doing it anymore. He ended up buying, I think it was a Volca. I think it was a Volca drum machine. And he went and he started making beats and stuff.
It's awesome.
You know, he dropped like, he bought a set of headphones and some speakers. And he ended up on a compilation album that, the label that I was signed to, he ended up going on a compilation album called, Cities in Ruin. That's what he called himself. And, I was like, Zach's a musician. I mean, he made music, you know, so it doesn't freaking matter, dude. And he wasn't even, you have been doing it for 5 years. This dude did it for like 3 months and he had already started making music. So that's like
amazing.
And that's what's cool about that. Like, I don't think that you need, I tell young people all that all the time. Like, oh, I need to go to Berkeley. No, you don't. If you want to go, cool. But right now, just try it. What if you spend all that money going to Berkeley and you fucking hate it?
I think the cool thing about music and synthesizers to me is, as a relatively newbie is the beauty is you get to be able to create you're basically become a one-man band, and you got access to and this is the other thing that I know you can do it with VSTs and stuff, but I say this all the time, the fact that you can have multiple synthesizers and really get this cool soundscape going by yourself and get lost in it, that's what I like about it the most. I don't like making songs the most. I don't like throwing stuff on the internet for other people to listen to most. I like just making sounds and getting lost. That's what I like the most of anything.
Yeah, and like I said, you know, what I like about, I mean, I use VSTs, but I've been kind of getting away from them more and more, because to me, the tactile feel of the knob and you know, being able to turn a knob and hit a key and, you know, hit a slider and do something, you immediately get instant gratification, you know? And I get you could do that with a controller and using VSTs. I've done that too. A lot of times it's about a mouse driving bullshit. It's not the same. You know what I mean?
It's not the same. Like I told you, I used a VST once. It was Venus Theory's Noctua. Okay.
Well, that was your first mistake.
That was my first VST I ever used, the Noctua. And actually absolutely loved it. Uncle Jerry is in the chat. Uncle Jerry, you were there that night when I used the Noctua VST. I think it was only Uncle Jerry in the chat and maybe two other people. I was there. Were you there? And yes, I did a movie score to that weird movie with the Noctua, and that was pretty cool. That was cool.
No, and it is a cool VST. It sounds nice, but I mean, you know, there's not, like I said, there's nothing like touching a synthesizer. There was a dude in your chat the other day. I forget who he was, but he's like, well, you know, the economy and everything. And, you know, I don't think there's a future in hardware synthesizers. And I just was like, bro, what are you talking about?
Dude, we're going back to the future.
Like years ago, you couldn't touch this stuff because you couldn't afford it.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why Behringer's actually making it a part of the future again, because they're giving people 90s prices in 2025.
And I get what he's saying. Like, you know, some people can't afford to pay rent and all this other bullshit, but it's like, yeah, okay. But like you just said, Behringer's giving the opportunity to pick something up, even if it's a monopoly, you know, a monopoly, a pedal and a drum machine, boom, you're making music.
Yep.
You know? So I just, you know, I didn't want to argue with the dude. I forget what his name was. I didn't really want to like.
I saw it, bro. I was like, this guy's a knob.
You know, well, I mean, that's his opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay,
but I mean,
he was cool.
No, I didn't say that either. But no, but I just think that, you know, you know, he was like, well, you could get everything in the box, a VST and a controller, and, you know, just saving space. And he's like, obviously you have the space and the money to do that. And I'm like, fine. You know, I've been blessed, you know, I have a good job. I
synth
make
blessed,
money.
baby. You're synth blessed.
Well, I work.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you know, who would have thought if you worked, you could actually not have to, join the synth mafia.
Yeah, you can actually afford this shit, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is like, you know, I want a Moog Muse really bad, but I'm not spending $3,500 on it.
No, Wild Phil presents. I don't think you're a knob, dude.
Who, me?
No. So Wild Phil presents said he thinks that I'm a knob. No, man, I love you, dude. I think you're amazing. Definitely not a knob. But
Wild Phil's cool.
There's a bag of knobs.
Now, right?
There's a bag of knobs out there on the internet. Let me tell you that.
Wild Phil, you in Japan now?
I think he's in Japan. Yeah.
Yeah.
He might be. We're all synth blessed, baby. Echo, how about this for the last segment to close out the show? Since we're going to probably end, I think we're going to end the Behringer talk for a little while, because I think there's not going to be any Behringer releases for a little while. So we'll move on and find a couple new things to glaze. But if you could put together a 5 synthesizer setup, all Behringers, and you don't have any synthesizers right now, so you're going to build a 5 synthesizer setup from Behringer, what are you going to put in your setup?
5 synthesizers.
You get to pick 5 synthesizers for your Behringer studio build,
including a drum machine.
Whatever you want. Well, you have to pick it to play your music, right? So So think strategically, I guess.
All right. So I would immediately, the first synth I would get would be a DeepMind 12.
Okay.
Because you need a polyphonic synthesizer.
Yeah.
Right. So deep mine 12. Then I would probably go with I'd probably go with a monopoly.
Okay, let me just slow down,
what I like
bro.
about
Deep Mine 12, I'm pulling them up just so people can get an idea of what it would cost. Deep Mine 12, desktop, $679.
No, I would do the full keyboard.
12 voice analog with DCOs, $799. Okay, so you got the Deep Mine. Then you got a what? Monopoly. Monopoly. All right, we got a Behringer Monopoly coming in at $489. That's still a deal.
That's a good deal.
$489. Okay.
I would probably do for a multiple use drum machine. I would do the LM.
Okay, LM drum
because that gives you a variety of drum sounds. Plus, you can sample your own.
We got the LM drum coming in at a cool $399.
And then I have what, 2 other synths now to pick, right?
Yeah, 2 more to go.
I would do a little. I would probably do
wave, some wave-table action.
No. I would probably do. An edge, and a grind.
Behringer edge and a grind.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's
just
cool.
Because of the type of music that I like to do. That's what I would pick.
Yeah, Behringer Edge, $199. So that's a pretty cool little setup you'd have yourself there, man.
Yeah,
for sure. Edge, and what did you say? Grind, Behringer grind. Behringer.
Yeah, I was gonna say wasp or a cat, but I'm like, I think the grind is cool. Hans Volt has been doing some cool stuff with the grind, and I actually really like it.
Yeah, let's play Hans Volt's video, and then we'll end it because I got.
What would you do?
What would I do for if I had to pick some Behringer videos? Hold on, let me load this one up, and then we'll go. Hans Volt made a very cool. Made a very cool Behringer grind video. If I was going to pick a 5-synth setup for Behringer, I definitely would go with the Behringer Monopoly because I got it and I love it. I would then pick a for a drum machine. I think I would go with the LM Drum 2, right?
Yeah.
And then I would go for, I'd probably take the Behringer Neutron because it's just very wild and weird and cool synthesizer. And what's that? 3?
3.
And then I think I would go with the Behringer Wave.
Okay.
And then I would get the Deep Mine. What's that, 5?
Deep Mine Desktop?
Not yet. Yeah, I'd go Deep Mine Desktop because I would just
because you got the wave. You can use the wave the monopoly to control it. Yeah, that's
the setup I'd go with because I like I like the digital kind of wave tabley sounds. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
What about everybody in the chat? If you could do a 5-synth Behringer setup, what would you pick? Noctua, baby. Noctua by Venus Theory. Shout out to Venus Theory and the Noctua. It's free. All right, let's check out Hans's video and then we'll call it we'll check out a little bit of it. So this is Hans doing the Behringer grind through a Maestro Echoplex EM1. And I'll throw the whole video down the links here. Everyone go like and subscribe to Hans Volt. You know what I mean? If you guys got any videos or content you ever want me to play on the show, just email it to me. All right, let's go. Wow.
It's pretty cool, man.
It's not the same as the Crave, man. No.
It's different. It's different than the Spice too.
Yeah, so this got a lot of, it's got a lot more going on than the Crave, man. This got, what is it? I can't remember what it is. Is it actually? Let's just pull it up real quick. The grind.
Got a bunch of
so this is the grind here, man.
Right?
$200. Obviously, he's putting it through a beautiful delay, and this is just packed with friggin'. It's got 24 digital oscillators. It's got 34-point patch matrix. It's got it's loaded with virtual analog, additive, carpless, wave shaping to FM, noise, drums, DX style engines. It's a very cool little beast, man. If you look here, 24 digital oscillators, 10 percussion and noise engines. It's got a 24 dB ladder filter. It's got 4 synth and extended engines and virtual analog. 32-step sequencer, 64 storage slots. So for $199, if you got some great effects pedals, man, you can get friggin' lost in this thing.
Yeah,
I think. And then you got a perfect example right here, Hans Volt. So this video goes on. He's got a second part to it, and he's got the Entropy and Sons. I don't know exactly what this is called, but it's the visualizer that's making all these gorgeous visuals under the synthesizer. It's great. Go look that up. It's a very cool thing. Hans is like a legend in that too. Yeah, man.
Yeah. You don't have can you pull up
what, the Entropy?
The machines?
Oh, Chuck, hold on.
Yeah, he had one. I think he did it today.
Machines one, hold on now.
It was I know it was on Instagram, but I don't know if it was Machines One. Are you there? Is it on YouTube?
Wow, bro, freaking keyboard gave out here. Come on, baby, what's going on? Hold on, Echo. There we go. Let's see. It's not letting me friggin' type anything.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Listen, while he's doing that, I'm going to do a little infomercial.
Yeah, do an infomercial. I'm trying to.
You want to check out a really cool pedal for cheap money?
Yeah, check it out.
This is called Cool Music. This is a cheap-ass pedal, all metal construction by Cool Music on Amazon. It's called the Insane. And it is a distortion pedal. It is basically the was it a heavy metal pedal by Boss? It's basically a clone of that by Cool Music. And I paid $30 for it. And I got to tell you, this thing is nasty. And I'm going to be running the Spice through this. That's going to be my next demo that I'm going to be showing you guys. So I just thought I'd show you this. $29 on Amazon. It lights up really cool too. It's green and stuff, but I don't think that's the one actually.
That's not the video.
But anything that Machine's done is cool.
All right, let's check out the noodle box from Machines One. I'll throw it down in the chat too. Everyone go check him out. Throw that in there. This is a little short he did with the crazy, beautiful Behringer 2500.
Which he
Man, I don't know why. I just love the friggin' look at that silver 2500.
Looks awesome.
With the metallic colored knobs
and the white chords.
Damn, dude, it looks amazing. Oh, who's that? See you later.
I don't know. John Synthpunk just messaged something. I don't know if he wants me to read this or.
Yeah, what did he say?
Maybe not.
Or maybe not. Check one. So yeah, man, that's let me
just. Oh, he bought something.
Oh, he said he bought something?
Yeah.
All right. We'll look forward to a demo reveal for sure. ECHOKRAFT.
Yeah, he bought something for $199.
Wonder what that could be.
I wonder what that could be.
You bought a Behringer grind? There's Echo's merch site here, man. He's got some very cool stuff on here, man. He's got Echo's the official Behringer Bros merch, man. He's got the cool Richardson hat. He's got the ECHOKRAFT long sleeve t-shirts. He's got the 3 machines. He's got the Behringer Bros dad hat. I know.
Dude, yeah, but that hat's dope.
This one
Check
is
out
cool.
that hat.
Let's get a full look. We got the Behringer Bros on the front. We got SRM, Synth Renegade Mafia on the back. We got the American flag in all black on the side. And then is there one more?
Yeah. There's a little Synth Mafia
then
skull on the side.
We got the little Synth Mafia skull right there. That's an awesome little hat, man.
That's a cool. I ordered one.
I dig it. So listen, check out Echo's. Echo's got some cool merch. Like I said, Echo and I basically just made these sites for ourselves. And if you guys want to buy one, buy one. This
Nobody
is a cool
else is
shirt,
gonna
dude.
make shit like that for us.
Nobody's making. No one's gonna make this kind of crap. And we like to wear full blast, Monster Energy Affliction style synthesizer shirts. Because we like to bring that hard energy, baby. That's a nice one you got there, dude. That's a special edition. Looking good.
White?
No, I got baby blue, baby.
The baby blue. I got the.
Yeah, Synth Renegades for life. Super sharp. So yeah, pick something up if you want it. If you don't, you don't. Like us if you want to. Subscribe if you want to. And that's basically it. Everything else is up to you, man. And just remember, everything's not what it seems. Right, Echo, baby? Everything's not what it seems everywhere. We love you guys. We love the Synth Renegades. We love the Behringer Bros.
Fantasy is reality. Reality is fantasy.
Exactly, man. Let's give a little shout out to say goodbye to everyone in here. Static Dream State, George G's, Uncle Jerry's World, Harmonic Sonics, Zed Aerotome, The Machines One, Wild Phil Presents. Who else we got? Tactical MIDI. What's happening, baby? We got
Void.
Trusto. We got the Soar family in here. We got Loomsbury Pedals, the sponsor to Kumite. Thank you very much, Greg. You're the man, brother. We got Floating Robots in here. We got Maz, baby, in here. We got James Newton. What's up? We got everyone in here. We got Synth or Swim in here. Country Fair 74. Man, how many people are in here? Mark Anderson's in here. Oh, my good Lord. They're all here. Thanks for joining us.
Void.
Roy Droid Void, thank you. And once again, shout out to Weaver Beats, baby.
Yes.
We enjoy it, man. You keep rolling, keep doing what you're doing. We call you the electronic renegade. We're the synth renegades over here. You're the electronic renegade, baby, because you're lopping shills' heads off over on your side of the pond too, my baby. All right, so take it easy, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Peace.
Slow.
John.